Good day, everyone. This is Dr. Trashbag back with the tower. I took a little break from the tower videos, but that was mainly because I was out of state. I was still playing the game on my cell phone. I have an old cell phone, which is what I use to farm this game. And then I usually will get on my desktop to do the tournaments and live stream them. So, what have I been working on since our last video? So, I have put more stones into Golden Tower. I have upgraded the Golden Tower Plus and the duration. And then I put a few stones into Chain Lightning to make sure they do a little bit more damage. And as well as I think I put a few into Poison Swamp just because, I have like 50 stones. So I put a few in the Poison Swamp just to. So I think I had like 0 stones in Poison Swamp. I noticed that I was getting killed by vampires, so I went ahead and in the research, I updated the Garlic Thorns all the way to max, and that really helped me out. And then I started dying from scatters again. So I put a few more research into scatter with the Chain Lightning type research. But then I noticed that my tournaments, I kind of wasn't really getting that far in terms of I was just kind of getting into the same amount of waves that I normally do. And it kind of makes sense because I was doing a good amount of research with Garlic Thorns and Chain Lightning Scatter. And in Legends Tourney, I usually get around 150 to 250 waves. And by then, there's not a lot of vampires and scatters at that point. So I think the issue was I was kind of doing researches that, yeah, it helps with my farming runs, but it didn't really help with my tourney. So I went ahead and I put that research lab back into researching critical factor. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out research. I am researching some of the more expensive in terms of coin and time. So like Shatter Shards, I think that is a important one because basically you can level up your modules 20% faster. So we'll see if I can even start level 2 with the amount of money. I probably should be able to do so. I might have to wait for a respec or something. Attack speed, I think I'm just gonna continue it until it's done. I see a lot of players where they have attack speed golden out but not damage. I had another YouTuber mention that, hey, you should probably focus on critical factor, at least a higher priority than damage, because damage you just get a 0.02 increase, but critical factor you get a 0.03 increase. And so you kind of get a higher increase here with critical factor. I think my damage is in the 70s or low 80s in terms of level, and my critical factor is in the 60s. So I think it's time to get critical factor up and running. I've been going around and getting at least one effect ban per module because I'm starting to kind of get up there in module level. And I want to re-roll the effects. And so that's what I've been doing there. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm starting to reach about 300 billion per minute. So that is a personal best for me. It's kind of more around wave 6 to 7,000 when that happens more often. Usually at 8,000 and above, I start to kind of go down in econ, but I think that's just because I start having issues actually killing the enemy. But I really do like watching the game when I'm getting close to losing. I mean, I've already lost my angel wings, so I think it's only a matter of time now. I think I still die to a combination of bosses breaking my wall and then taken out by elites like scatters and vampires and all that jazz. But yeah, I don't know. A part of me doesn't want to stop this farming run, but I think I need to. In terms of stones, man, there's a lot of things I want to do. There's the, should I focus on econ and just keep on buffing Golden Tower and Golden Tower Plus? Another part of me really wants to get Chrono Field to be permanent and then unlock the Chrono Field Plus, aka the toilet bowl. I also want to get smart missiles. I see a few other YouTubers who play this game, and they have their smart missiles basically, I think it procs like every 20 seconds. And my Galaxy compressor, every time I get a recovery package, it reduces my ultimate weapon cooldowns by 20 seconds. And so I think that means there's just going to be a lot of smart missiles. And then, of course, I have not done any of the card masteries yet. I'm pretty close, I think, because I got to tier 16, wave 99. And you need to get to tier 16, wave 100. So I'm literally one wave away. But I haven't really tried. Well, I did try it recently, but I was still in my econ spec, and I tend to respec just for tourney. And so I think I'll respec for tourney, and then I'll do a tier 16 match right after to see if I can get to tier 100. And I have increased the amount of researches I've done. So, and my modules have gone up in level, of course. So, speaking of modules, let's go ahead and take a look at them. While I was away on vacation, I got my Galaxy compressor to Ancestrials. That's awesome. Instead of minus 17 seconds, it's minus 20 seconds. And I went ahead and I got that research to at least remove one effect that I don't want. And I got all the effects that I really wanted. The enemy health level skip, the enemy attack level skip, package chance, and the coin per kill. Just amazing for my farming. Oh, cool. Looks like my Dimension Core can be leveled up. Get a little extra ultimate weapon damage there. Here's my Wormhole Redirector. And then here is my cannons. My cannon is my only one that I haven't gotten to Ancestral yet. But it is what it is. For tourneys, I usually switch over to the death penalty. Okay. Well, I don't think I can stall anymore. We can kind of, well, we can go to, what is it, stats? I started in February of last year, so I've been playing for over a year. My coins earned 6.3 Q, little q. Stones earned 32,000. And then coins. Yeah, tier 11, I've just been farming the crud out of. And yeah, I'm getting like 100 trillion per farm now. So yeah, I haven't done a tier 12 or 13 in a while, so I don't know if these would go up considerably. And then I'll have to try tier 16 again after this tourney. Plus, because, I've gotten more stones in there. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to stop this one. Let's go ahead and remove these two, get them ready for the next farming run. And yeah, so let's go ahead and end that home. Let's go ahead and take a look at my ultimate weapons. I have Chain Lightning. It was times 66. I got it up to times 201. And it was a 9.5% chance. Now it's at 11% chance. So I did put a little bit more into there. I haven't done anything to smart missiles, but I kind of want to. Oh, and then I always want to do more with Death Wave quantity and cooldown, of course. But man, they've gotten so expensive that it's kind of gone on the back burner. Chronofield's getting up there. I still have some more research to increase the duration, but the research is so expensive in terms of time. But yeah, if I can increase the duration and reduce the cooldown, I'd really like to get Chronofield to be permanent, because I think that would really help not only my farming runs, but also my tourneys. My inner landmines, I got enough to get the full quantity, but I haven't done anything for cooldown, and it is pretty cheap. Golden Towers, where I've been putting most of my stones lately. I usually go for the golden combo, but I think I put 1 or 2 into duration just because it was relatively cheap, but now it's getting pretty expensive. I put a few into Poison Swamp just to kind of reduce the cooldown and increase the duration. It was kind of like how I am right now, where I don't have too many stones left. And I did notice a difference when I put a few into Poison Swamp and a few into Chain Lightning. Black Hole, it's permanent for farming runs. It's almost permanent for tourneys. Well, before I forget, let's go ahead and upgrade this guy. Get the Dimension Core up. Let's go ahead and move the death penalty. Very good. Let's move to tourney cards. Cash and upgrades, good. Yeah, I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah, we got new items to give us more coins. I'm definitely going to grab all of those. And you can do some quick math on, what is best for the stones or whatever these things are called. We got health regen, not bad. Increased bot range, that's pretty good, especially for my golden bot. Part of me kind of wants to save up for this guardian chip, this fetch. Tower Guardian locates and retrieves hidden loot. Coins, gems, metals, shards, and modules. That just seems overall really good. I want all of those things. So I think I'm going to save up for this, and thus I'm going to save up these guys. I was putting everything into steel. But I'll move it over to ally just because I'm about to do a tourney. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what the battle conditions are. Enemy speed, more enemies, protector ultimate. Protector shield, give knockback, shockwave, black hole damage, immunity. Black hole damage, immunity, okay. Tank ultimate, that's an interesting one. Fast ultimate. Ooh, so we got a lot of fast. Energy shields down, enemy levels skip, more bosses. Okay. So we got 2 things onto fast. Let's go ahead and fix our thingy-mabobber here. So I think I'm going to be worried about fasts, honestly. I don't know what to do with this closest. It just seems like if I put this up, it kind of negates everything else. I'll just put basics down here. It seems like protectors might be a little bit more of a pain in the butt. So I'll bump that up. Let's go ahead and end. Yes, home. And then I think I'm gonna respec because I want to try the tier 16 anyways. So let's hit yes. Let's go over here first because this one always takes a lot of coin. Boom, boom, boom. Basically just buy everything outright over here. All right, and then we'll go to 1. Okay, go to 10. I think it just basically, whenever it bumps up to like 20 trillion per click, is currently where I'm going right now in terms of stopping. There we go. There we go. Go to defenses. We'll buy most of the things. Get up to the trillions. I think some people are basically putting almost nothing into health. Part of me kind of wants to try that. But part of me is still kind of afraid to do that. Basically, I just do it until it's like in the trillions to get 100 of them. Okay, we'll do one more there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Defense, we want all of that. Thorn damage, none for defense absolute. Life steal, knockback chance, knockback force, orb speed, orbs, shock size, frequency. Landmine chance we'll skip. We'll go ahead and get the damage. Landmine radius is pretty cost effective. There's quite a few trillion there. There we go. We want to make sure that our wall rebuild is relatively high just so that we can't get sniped by those fasts. Let's go ahead and get this to 1200. And then we definitely want a lot over here in the damage. We definitely want all of the damage items to be maxed out before we die in Legend. Let's get this up to trillion. One, two, three. Get all the attack speed, critical chance, critical factor. Yeah, attack range, why not? All right. Rapid fire chance. It's like several trillion, but the first few are really, oops, right as I said it. Oh, well, I'm starting to get enough money to where it's not as big of a deal. We'll get these up into the trillion area, 80, 100. Go ahead and get these up a little bit too, just because of that tank ultimate. Might be nice to have a little extra rend just to kind of force them down. Now here, do I want to spend enough money to get the level skips? I think I do. Go ahead and get this up there. Because the recovery package isn't bad. course, it doesn't increase your chances on getting a recovery package, but it does increase your kind of like extra health, if you will. So it makes you a little bit more tanky. So I kind of like to put a little bit into that. Here we go. We'll go to, let's do 10. That sounds good. And then here, all right, this can get expensive quickly. But I think this is where I want to put most of my coins. All right. Just going to really increase this crit factor. All right. Then I'll put the rest into health, just because I can. Probably health regen is where I want it, just because I have that black hole redirector. Health regen is a little bit more important because of that. Okay, cool. Let's go back to damage. Let's do some damage. Oh, well, all right, there it is. All right. I think we want to do range. Increase the total range, especially because we got fast enemies. And then, do we want to have the extra range card? Oh, we already have it there. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I'm not even signed into chat. Sorry, guys. If you were chatting, I didn't see it. But chat is now signed in. I keep on forgetting that OBS doesn't automatically sign you into chat when it's YouTube. Don't understand that, but it is what it is. Okay, let me think here. Did I miss anything? I think I pretty much got everything. Yeah, I got the research, got the modules, got the cards, respec. Okay. I'm going to go. Oh, wow. I only got like 49 minutes. Oh, that's right. I do want to go ahead and get all these tourney bonuses here. So in round, yes. Go ahead and battle. Get another one. Get those points. Because now I get increased lab speed 2%. Thank you. Definitely want that. And then we're going to go ahead and do battle. That should give us our third. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and get some of these items here. These level skips. Do I want to turn these guys off? I think I will, just so I can maybe get a few more kills with, or a few more hits with my death wave. It probably doesn't matter because health just doesn't seem to matter that much. Hey, Clouded, how you doing? While I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, I think I watched a few of your videos. I was still playing on my old phone to farm and do tourneys, but I just didn't have my desktop to stream. So it's probably a good week and a half where I've been not on YouTube in terms of the tower. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you are good. So not this Friday, but next Friday, I'm picking up a car that I have wanted since 2018. I've wanted this car, but it's just always been kind of expensive. But dude, yeah, try to play it on your phone, see if it works for you. Turn off all of the stats, and that should help out your poor old phone. Because my old phone, even though I had it plugged into a charger with all those numbers being displayed, it actually was consuming more energy than what was being put into it. So since 2018, I've always wanted a Tesla, and I just haven't been able to afford one. But now with the U.S. federal rebate of 7.5K, and New Mexico is also offering a 3K rebate in terms of taxes, plus Tesla is offering 0 APR. I think that was the last straw for me. I was like, 0 APR. Oh my goodness. So I bought a Model 3 that is white. I'll be picking it up on May 9th. Super excited. I test drove both the Y and the 3. I think I like the 3 a little bit better just because of the handling. And I'm just really excited to have a that self-driving. I tested that out during the test drive. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. I've just always wanted to basically set a destination and just like take a nap or play on my phone or something while it drives. Now, right now it's still supervised, but I think in the near future they're going to start unlocking to where you can do more stuff while the car itself is driving. Well, that's awesome. Congrats, bro. Yeah, thanks. With all the federal tax items and the 0 APR, I mean, the monthly payment is below $500 a month. It's just freaking no brainer. You don't have to pay for gas, don't have to pay for oil changes. There's a lot less moving parts. Now there's a lot more technical parts. So it's not just maintenance free, but I've been watching just so many YouTube videos on Tesla cars that it just seems to be a pretty low maintenance car compared to other cars. Also, it's going to be my very first new car. I've always purchased pre-owned. Yeah, thanks. I would have probably got one a lot sooner, but my wife is a medical resident, and so they overwork her and underpay her right now, but she gets a lot of experience. So I guess that's the trade-off, and so I need to help out with just admit it. You're gonna get it so you can play the tower while driving. Well, it is an idle game, so I can have it laying down on the charger area, and just, touch the gym thing every now and then, and it should be fine. Right now, the FSD supervised will kind of warn you if your eyes are not paying attention, and I forget how many times, but I think it's like if it has to warn you 5 times, it pauses your FSD, like you can't use it for 2 weeks as a punishment. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I didn't know that until recently when I saw a video on that. And welcome, B. Taylor. To rank 1. Exactly. Also, just because I have to buy airplane tickets every month to visit my wife, and so it'd be kind of cool if I can do self-driving to go visit her. I think that'd be really cool. Plus, I work in the technology sector. My job before, I was working at Intel making microprocessors for cell phones and laptops and desktops, and I got solar on the roof of my house and stuff like that. I just think the technology is cool, and if it makes financial sense, then I'll do it. So like the solar will pay off over time, and I think the car will pay off over time compared to my current vehicle. But yeah, my switching topics back to the tower, my last few times doing the tournament, even when I'm respecking, I'm still getting in the 150 to 250 waves. I seem to not be making that much progress, even though I've been leveling up my my ultimate weapons, my modules, my research. But I think a good chunk of my research was for taking out vampires and shatters. And I think since I'm only getting to 150 to 250 waves in the tournament, there's not many elites at that point in the game. So I'm kind of thinking about switching one of my researches to smart missiles and or poison swamp, just to kind of help out with the early game, basically. Yeah, Golden Tower Plus. Here, let me slow things down while I go to another screen. Can I see it here? Does it tell you which one I have? Golden Combo. Yeah. So I have leveled it up to level 4 out of 14. So I get 0.15 per combo. I also increase the duration of Golden Tower. And earlier in the video, I was showing off my current farming run at tier 11. I'm getting up to like 8,800 waves on tier 11 now in my farming runs, and I'm getting about 300 billion per minute. I'm pretty excited about that. That's increased significantly. Definitely enjoying the extra coins. I'm trying to get my economy up to for it to make sense for me to do card masteries. But personally, I don't think I'm there yet. But after this tourney, I'm still going to run a tier 16 run just to see if I can at least unlock it. Because some of those card masteries are just super nice to really elevate your farming runs and tourney runs. But I think the 2 or 3 of the main ones are the recovery package, the wave accelerator. Those are the 2 main ones that I can think of that probably wouldn't help your tourney run, but definitely help with your farming. And I have been upgrading my modules, and yeah, I am seeing a significant increase from their bonuses that they're giving out to me. I'm in like the high 120s to the to low 130s in my modules now. I'm not close to 140 because I think 140 or 141 you get another effect slot. I'm not close to that yet, but I am researching an extra 20% to shatter shards. What is your golden tower duration at? My duration is 58 seconds and my cooldown is 1 minute 38 seconds. And I believe with stones I can put more stones into both of those. So it's always kind of hard to decide where do I put my stones, either increasing golden tower plus, increasing duration, decreasing cooldown. It kind of becomes a thing of what can I afford. But I also put a few stones into increasing my chain lightning damage and percent chance to happen. And I think I noticed a pretty significant increase to my farming runs just by increasing my chain lightning. I think when I get to 1 million for both of these, it might be time to switch over to start buffing up my damage and my health and whatnot. My chain lightning is times 201. The percent chance is 11%. And the amount of chain lightnings, I believe, is 8. So I got a good amount of chain lightning, but I know several people are kind of like in the times like 600 times 700 range, and you can get there with not too many stones, I think. And so part of me is kind of thinking maybe I should do that just to kind of increase my damage, especially since I've been doing a lot of research into increasing attack speed, crit factor, super crit, and damage type researches. Another part of me wants to put some more stones and research into smart missiles because bosses definitely seem to be kicking my butt in tourneys. Those are the main, like, bosses are what I'm really, what really seem to kill me. All right, I think it's time to switch over. Let's get some of these more expensive ones first. Ren might be a little bit more important just due to the tank battle condition. Oh, nice. I already got that holding out. Yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and get these super crits done real quick. My critical factor is 140 and my attack speed is 46. So I've been definitely making some progress there. 1 million, boom. And put some into Ren just because it's super cheap. And I think it'll help against the tank battle condition. But the increase into chain lightning should also help. Okay, well, let's do one more. Boom. All right. Let's go ahead and max out damage per meter. Let's go ahead and max out damage. In farming runs, I get about like 129, 130 billion damage. But then again, you know, part of that is because I'm making use of perks, right? So I keep on forgetting how many research labs I still have for ultimate weapons. I mean, there's so many for Chronofield, Smart Missiles, and Poison Swamp that I haven't finished yet, and I have a few more for Chain Lightning as well. So many things to research, but I'm spending like 2 of my research labs on the module area. So like the Shard Shatter and the effects, and then of course 1 research lab on reducing research speed, or well, increasing research speed, I guess I should say. I think the increasing research speed, I think, is getting pretty close. I'm definitely in the 90s in terms of level. So it'd be nice to get 1 lab back, but honestly, I'll probably put in something kind of similar, like either the reduction of lab coin cost or increase coins per kill. Yeah, Shattered Shards is so helpful, but for me, it was 38 days and change. And even at 4 times, you know, we're talking about close to 10 days. But man, it really does help level up your modules, though. And your modules give you really good bonuses. Let's put a little bit into health. Another 120 or so I can put into health. Yeah, I've been making sure that gets a ×4 just because it takes so long. But yeah, it still feels long. I mean, it's 9 to 10 days at 4 times speed. That's why I was really excited to get that 2% increase in lab speed for the current quest chain, or whatever you want to call it. That relic. Oh, all right. Completed that. Yeah, I don't know how important it is for me to just keep on plugging in wall health, because it tends to just die so quickly. Okay, we're at 160. This is where I need to start kind of paying attention, because somewhere usually around 150 to 250 is where I start dying. Usually I just play like normal until I lose my angel wings, and then I switch over to move 2 cards around. There goes my wall. Oof. That boss moved fast. Yeah, every now and then I will put in some chrono field researches. Those are pretty long too once you get into them. But chrono field is pretty important. It really helps with crowd control. I don't know if I should be focusing on that versus critical factor or what. Well, hello, Rubber Duck Sauce. I like that username. Today's going well. Didn't sleep well last night, but I think that'll just mean I'll go to bed early tonight. I think I see my inner landmines doing some protection there. I don't see anything hit them, but they just get destroyed. So I'm assuming that's a fast that I just don't see. Because of the fast enemies, I'm going to lower the speed a little bit. With the extra range and all the chain lightning, I'm kind of surprised the fast enemies get by. Yeah, I was looking at Ryan NG's tower, and I think he has like smart missiles with a cooldown of like 20 seconds or something. That's crazy because if you're using the Galaxy compressor, every time you get a recovery package, that reduces cooldowns by 20 seconds. And so that just means every time you get a recovery package, you're also shooting out missiles. If you have the majority, if not all of the smart missile research done and some other stones into smart missiles, that's just a boss killer. So I kind of got interested in that. Boss and elite killer. Yeah, but I think my increased attack speed's really helping out with those fasts, making sure they stay away from my tower. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bosses just tear through my wall. It's just Just it is what it is. Mm-hmm. With the Smart Missile cooldown substat on your modules, you can get it down even lower. I forget if it's 14.5 seconds or 15.5 seconds. Yeah, that's crazy. But like right there, when the boss is stunned by my net and then my inner landmine, I mean that's just plenty of time for smart missiles to just smack up the boss. But yeah, you're right. I think Ryan NG has other effects for his module. I think he has something to make sure that Chronofield is permanent, even with the battle condition that reduces, well, I guess, yeah, reduces duration on certain ultimate weapons. Hmm. Yeah, those Chronofield researches take a long time. But I think they're helpful for both farming runs and tournament runs. So it is a good one to research. Okay. Well, I'm taking some hits, but I'm still able to take out bosses. I don't know if I've ever actually seen the Guardian do ally. I don't know what it looks like, so I don't know what to look for. But I haven't put any resources into it, so it probably doesn't happen that often, and it probably doesn't keep the enemy allied for too long. Yeah, so far I've been staying in Legends, and once a month I go to Las Vegas for a week, and I bring my old phone, so I'm still playing the game by farming and doing tournaments, but I just don't have my desktop for streaming. So once a month, I won't stream like 3 or 4 tournaments because I'll be out. Nice. That boss got taken down pretty quick. I think it just helped that it was in my spotlight for a good amount of time. Yeah, thank you. Um, Although I think one of the tournaments I got kind of close. I was like rank 22 or something. I was getting kind of close to getting pushed back to champion. I wonder with this setup if I can get to wave 100 in tier 16. Okay, yeah, I'll be right over. I'm sure he'll still be streaming when I'm done. He lasts a lot longer than I do in Legends tourney, that is. Oh, that boss still got a hit off, even though um, he was almost dead. Okay, I just wanted to say hi to Zarden and JP real quick. I saw they got on. They like to cut it a little bit more close than what I'm comfortable. I think a week or two, I was trying to do what they do and just basically wait till the very end. But then I messed up and I didn't click go in time, so I missed a tourney and I missed 220 stones, and that made me sad because we're all stone starved. All right, well I'm at 240 basically with my angel wings still, so I'm feeling pretty good. I know it's not the best module, but I do like that galaxy compressor. No, black hole um, module because it gives me that uses my health regen to heal up my main tower. I know the one that gives a bonus damage to shockwave is probably preferable. Once I get it up to ancestral, I'll switch it over for tourneys. Dang, that was quite the hit from that boss. Heck yeah. Man, we're getting to 250 with my angel wing still intact. Nice. And even survived that boss. Heck yeah. Okay, get our wall back up. Well, there goes my wall. And my inner landmines. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm finally seeing a improvement. The last two or three tournaments, I really haven't seen that big of an improvement. Glad something happened here. I think it's a collection of the researches and modules getting buffed up. Heck yeah. Well into the 260s now. Oh, fast must have gotten through. I know EHP is not the meta right now, but it's like I need a little bit of health just to survive a random speed attack from a fast. I do like having the wall up because that gives me a little security against like a fast. But oh well, not that much, I guess. Um, yeah, I have fast as number one too. Number one priority. Still got my angel wings. Still got demon mode. Should be able to hold out for a while. Yeah, I think some of the smart missile research is actually pretty cheap in terms of time. I may switch over because even critical factors getting kind of expensive in terms of time. I've been doing a lot of flip flopping on my researches, switching them around a bit. Okay, survived that boss attack. That's good. Dang. This is way better than um, the tournament on Saturday. All right, survived another boss. That's good. Oh, I got some reward, but I'll wait until after the tourney to take a look at it. And the boss just comes in and smacks things up. I'm getting close there. It almost started getting into my actual tower health. But I think I'm getting pretty darn far. I think I'm going to rank pretty well. Oh, those tanks kind of slingshotted in. Ah, there goes my angel wings. Okay. Let's take a look. All right. Oh yeah, the gems. Kill scatter, energy. Yeah, I should be able to get that with the normal farming run. I'm going to go ahead and change these two to wave skip and death ray. Let's see if that gives me some good results there. All right, and I'm going to do it at 1 speed just until I hit demon mode. Whenever I see a boss, or if I just get really low health, maybe I'll do some missiles right when my angel wings are about to disappear, just to kind of give me a little bit more time to heal and maybe get some inner landmines. Missiles. Give me a little A little extra protection for a little bit. All right, 290. Ooh, those fasts are looking dangerous. Hopefully my increased attack speed is keeping them at bay. There we go. Okay, we got some inner landmines. That should help. Sorry, I kind of freaked out. I probably could have waited an extra few seconds, but it is what it is. Okay, I don't think I've ever gotten to 300 before. I think this is a personal best for me. I guess we can go full speed with demon mode. The fast can teleport, that's fine. All right. Nothing really else I can really do other than just survive. All right, there goes my wall. Inner landmines, and then my tower. Dang. Okay. Damage taken, wall taken, damage wall berserk, death to 5-1. Projectile damage, about 3 large S. Thorn damage, 1.2 large S. Orb damage, 40 S. Yeah, orbs are doing a great amount. Landmine, small S. Render armor, large S. Death ray damage, large S. Smart missile damage, small S. Inner landmine damage, Q. Chain lightning, large S, 54. Look at that. That's doing a good amount of damage. Dang. Is that the most damage so far? Might be. Swamp damage, skips, yada, 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 yada. Okay. Cool. Well, that should definitely keep me getting into bump down to champion, I think. Okay. I think we can go try try a tier 16 run. Here, let's just do max. Boom. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. And then we'll just do that. Okay, cool. All right, tier 16. I want to try to get to 100. See if I can do it. Nothing really else I can do unless I want to rush something. All right, let's go ahead and do it. I haven't been doing too hot on these. Oh, oops. Let's go ahead and change that to free upgrades and money. Let's just do a few of these, but not stay in utility for too long because I'm only doing 100 waves. There we go. Let's just get to like 5K or higher, and then I'll switch over to damage. All right, that's basically 5K. Let's get the super crit. Let's get these while they're still somewhat cheap. All right, there's a good amount of damage I can purchase. Good, try to get a good amount of damage in there. All right, looks like we already took some damage because we already got Berserk almost full already. Shield's already getting pretty low. We get a little extra health regen, maybe keep my wall relevant a little bit longer. Okay, so far so good. The last time I did tier 16, I was still like in my farming spec in terms of coins, but I did move my cards and modules into the tourney cards and modules. But yeah, I didn't even get close to wave 99. So I'm hoping with this coin respec to focus on tourney, it should hopefully also get me to wave 100. All right. Well, wall is no longer relevant, I guess. Couldn't get that rebuild a little bit higher. We'll come back a little bit sooner. Just 8 more. Three more. 2 more. Maxed out. Okay, cool. It's super cheap. Might as well get it. Okay, we're halfway there. Still got wings, still got demon mode. Still got 1 energy shield. All right. All right, we're already getting close to losing my angel wings, and we're only at wave 65. Almost done maxing out damage. Okay, did a little bit better on that boss. Okay, here comes another boss. Double stunned. Ah, there goes my angel wings. So, oh, cool. Maxed out damage there. Let's remove these. Let's go free upgrades, wave skip. See if we can't increase our health a little bit more. So we're still having issues with bosses. I guess when I did tier 16 a few weeks to a month ago, I must have just gotten really lucky with my death penalty and wave skip. Because this is still pretty challenging. Let's see. Are we going to be able to handle this? All right. That was a close one. Had a lot of air landmine stuns, plus I did that missile thing there. I want to be able to hold my demon mode until we're getting closer to wave 99 if possible. Okay, wave 90. Just need 10 more waves. I think we did a good wave skip where we skipped a boss or something. All right, I think we got it. Whenever a boss shows up, I can just do demon mode. It'd be fine. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's it. So now I can unlock card masteries. We'll go ahead and see how far we can go. But the next boss will most likely kill us if I don't hit demon mode. So we barely survived that last boss, and it's been several waves since then. Something killed my wall that wasn't a boss. That's interesting. Oh, shoot. Something's getting through. I'm surprised last Saturday I wasn't able to do this. Maybe I just got really lucky with my wave skips, because, yeah, I haven't seen a boss in a while. Nice, still got one energy shield thing. All right, well, it makes sense that a few weeks to a month later, I'm able to do another 12 waves or so. Okay, and then we'll stun him with the landmine. Then we'll do demon mode. Then we'll just get a few more waves because of demon mode. Okay, demon mode is done. So we'll see how long we can survive without demon mode. We definitely got quite a few more waves. That's nice. Oh, well, here comes a boss. Ah, Deathify, nice. Oh, I got shot by a ranged. I saw that. Okay. Nice. Unlock card mastery. Oh, gotta buy that. Was it gems, stones, money, stones. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think I'll leave it there. I don't have to research card masteries, right? It's just whenever I unlock them. Oops. Adds a number of lock stats that are. Oh yeah, that's not the one. It was where is it? Package. Oh, you need 1,000 stones for that. Okay. Unlocks care package, which gives packages a chance to also deliver a common module, and unlocks recovery package mastery research. A chance for packages to deliver a common module, and then you can increase the chance to deliver a common module with research and coins. Cool. Yeah, that 0.4, I mean, it's better than nothing. And then I think Wave Accelerator is another good one. That's also another 1,000 stones. Increase the rate at which causing enemies to spawn earlier waves, and unlocks Wave Accelerator Master Research. Yeah, so I think when you do all the research, it's like you have the max amount of enemies at wave, what is it, 3,250? Or is it 4,250? Something like that. Way sooner than 6,000 waves. All right, cool. Well, I definitely don't have the stones for that, but it is what it is. All right, well, thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. And thank you for watching all the way towards the end if you're still hearing my voice.